Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Alright, I remember having very many good blue cards, so let's get them in the deck. Anticipate. Let's get the lands out though. Anticipate. Sprite. This guy's cool. 2 mana 3/3 defender. I'll do it. Convolute is playable. Negate is playable, but I'm not sure. Frostlinks is definitely good. This, whenever a blue creature returns to the battlefield, target player puts the top 2 cards library to the graveyard. This is very much filler, but let's see, maybe we need to play Bone to Ash is good. The Crab is playable. The Octopus, it's a 4 mana 3/3 scry 2, so it'll be playable for sure. Sleep Paralysis is a good removal. 4 mana 4/4. When this comes into play, you think it's above average? Maybe I'm underestimating milling your opponent. Good morning, B-boy. 4 mana 4/4. When this is battlefield, return another creature you control to its owner end. So you really would like to just get like Scry 2 abilities. Alright, we got Cavalier of the Gales. 5 mana 5/5 flying. It's already good enough. When it dies, you shuffle into another Scry 2. When minus the battlefield, drop you good brainstorm. So this is amazing. Much better than the other Cavalier, the green one already got. Yeah. Alright, so this is a 7 mana 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, you can control target permanent. The green arrow step, before control more permanents, you don't know, draw 3 cards. Wow. And the Frill Sea Serpent. Alright, blue is amazing, so I'm gonna play blue for sure. I don't know, of course, if I want to play all these spells, but they are here to consider. Hello, Miss Flood. Hello, oh my god. Yeah, that video was kind of ruined by my mistake on turn 2, so a lot of people just complained, but the video it's in its own was pretty cool. I ended up going very well as well in the video, so I'm very happy with that video. Thank you for saying that you enjoyed it. You say afternoon, Garuk, but for me it's 9 AM. I just, I woke up, actually today I woke up very early. But, alright, I got brought back. Chapelain, so I'm looking for another color, because blue, of course, will be my color here. Alright, white as the Angel, which has been pretty good for me last sealed. Master Splicer is great one. Ooh.
In some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there. He can't quite believe what's happening to him here. That's got to become a meme at some point.
And in the day of the 4th of July, which I assume is a pretty big holiday for you Americans, right? I got a 7th month subscription from Heisenberg at, which is very special because I'm streaming from 7 months. So Heisenberg at has been here every single day of my streaming life. So thank you very much, Heisenberg Hat, for your affection. I don't know if that's a word, but for sticking around. Alright, so black, what do you have with 3 Bone Splinters, which are usually, I don't think they're very good. I think I would play a 1 Bone Splinter. You need to sacrifice a creature, unless you have like the puppy, the 0/1 that makes a wolf. You don't have that many things to sacrifice for free. And yeah, so but I have a murder. I have a Rotting Regizor, which I believe it's very good and sealed. I don't like it. Oh, Agonizing Siphon as well. Alright, so black is giving me many good cards. Wow, 2 Agonizing Siphon. This is a 4 mana Elix, so very strong. I have a Phantom Fleet Cutthroat, which is always playable. I have a Feral Abomination, which I don't think I want. I already have Frill Sea Serpent, as well as a Agent of Treachery. This one will not be good. Stayed up till 2 AM for the resub. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you. Sorcerer of the Fang is great. Blood Bugler, it's... I don't know. I don't think it's that good. Maybe a 1 Bone Splinter. So yeah, this could be my blue and black. Or this is all worse with the deck with 7 drop. Yeah, but this guy could just take the game away of its own if he just discarded 7 drops. Alright, what about red? Bone to Ash is a great removal. Sorry, reduce to ash. 5 mana 5/3/3 trample. Wow, okay, this is great. Wow, red. Oh yeah, red is better than black. Alright, let's see green. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Let's see green. Growth cycle, sorry. 2 mana instant +3/+3. Sure. Oh, 3 Leaf King Druid? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. So, let's see green now because there's a lot of good cards. Alright. This card is playable. 4 mana, 2/1 flying first strike. I think one only. 3 mana, 2/2 add any color. Target creature becomes the color of your choice. Yeah, this is fine. What about this? 3 mana, 2/1. Sacrifice it to start a permanent card in your graveyard that was put there from your body for this turn. Return it. Icon of Ancestry. I don't think this is playable. Temple of Triumph. Multi-Brand Cremation. I played it yesterday. I don't know. And Corpse Knight. Okay. Green. We have a big boy here. 7-drop. 4-drop. When enters battlefield, create a 2/2 wolf and attack to it. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and can be blocked by more than one creature. So we got a 4 mana 3/3. Yeah, these cards are all good. The Netcaster Spider, of course, is good. I'm not a fan of Reclamation. Our Gifted Paradise usually I would play, but I have so many. I have so many things already with the 3 Leaf King Druid that I don't feel like I want more. Alright, what about this? How many tokens do I produce? Not that many. I mean 1 and 2, but that's it. I guess 3 and 4. And this is still a 2/2 for 2. Maybe I should be playing this card regardless. Alright, I think I like Negate. What do you... I don't know if I like Negate. I already have Convolute and Bone to Ash. This could be a little bit too many counters. But I do have Mana Ramp, so... Did you see the video I sent you? No, Alfred did not. I did not. I just had to fire off the stream on time, so I didn't check anything. So, we have a blue-green, which is not famous for a removal spell. We do have, good morning, Dump You, Sleep Paralysis, and counters, so this kind of act like removals. I don't think I want to splash anything. I really hate splashing, especially in sets like this without fixing. Like, I would have only, like, Gifted Paradise and Jungle Hollow to splash. But what do I even splash? I mean, Murder is double black, so I can't splash anything in black. I could splash something in red with, like, Bone to Ash and maybe the Dragon. Like, if I was red, maybe with the Dragon, that creates 2 treasures. Yeah, red is also good. With the Mortapod, this is a Mortapod. 3 mana, 1/3, punish all damage. Not cover that, yeah, so not very good. Chandra's Outrage, of course, great. Goblin's Ringleader, not great. Gift seems worthwhile. Maybe over a Leaf King Druid. We play Gifted Paradise over a Gifted Druid because we have triple blue, double blue, double blue. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Garruk, draft winner. You're right. What about this guy? Maybe I'm cutting this guy. Maybe I cut the Fortress Crab. Because I already have enough of these. I think I'm playing the Anvil Rot Raptor. I think that flying is always very important. So I'm gonna play this guy. Yarok Wave Crusher, 4 mana 4/4. Sure, very good. Octoprophet. I think it's good. Yeah, all these cards are fine. This could be like a win con or of some sort. We do have 6 and 7 drop as win cons. So maybe it might be that we don't need the 2/3. But this is just a cool body, I think. I like this. Oh, I also have this to fix my colors. We're gonna kill the puppy like yesterday. The puppy. Yeah, today we don't have any any bone splitters. Even though I could splash for it. Because I have the puppy to sacrifice as well as Leaf King Druid. I could see splashing just a bone splitter. That would be weird to just splash this card only. But I could see that. At the end of the day we have a Scuttlemutt. Pretty cool name. I don't know what it means, but it's funny. A Gifted Paradise and the Jungle Hollow. Scuttlemutt plus Fries a combo? That's true indeed. You can make any card of a color and then you can fry them. Because this deals 4 damage to white or blue. There's a lot of things that do things like similar, right? Can you splash for Bone to Ash? Bone Splinter, you mean, Lori? Yeah, I could. I have only 1 Sleep Paralysis, so I could splash Bone Splinters. I don't know, I think I want to play 6 spells at least, so I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna cut a a creature. Probably the Sage Rose Denizen. It's not very good. It's fine, but it's not very good. The Ferocious Pup, I think, is still solid. It's like 2 bodies. You can chump block 2 times or something in the meanwhile of getting in with your flyers. Also, you can return it in hand with Yarok's Wave Crusher. You just splash Dino 6-7. Oh, they're definitely not. The Dino 6-7-6 is good on curve. It's not good on turn 8. So, if you splash a card, you want to draw it on turn 8. Like, if you splash a card, it means that the card must be good at any point in the game. A 3-mana 7-6 that makes you discard cards. Wait, now that I think about it, if you don't have any cards in hand, this is good, right? If I empty my hand, this card is good. But the thing is that this deck needs to find 7-drop. This deck needs to fight 7-drop, right? So, since we got 7 drops, I don't think I want to play a Rotting Regisaur, because it'll be discarding lands in the late game, and I want to hit my land drop for this. Like, obviously this card is great later. I mean, it's not even that great, it's just a 7-6. Like, it's funny, but like a 7-6, can you just get double blocked by like, I don't know, a 3-5 and a 2-2. I mean, 3-5 and a 2 and a 3-2. And you know, I mean, it's solid for sure. Maybe we should play it, I don't know. The thing is that I hate splashing more than 1 card exactly. Like, if I splash, I only splash 1 card. 7 lands is thought to reach. We do have 2 Leaf King Druid and the Scuttlemutt and the Gifted Paradise, so it shouldn't be that tough to reach for us in this game. You know, I think I'm only like, if I splash, I only want to play a Jungle Hollow only, not anything else. I still don't understand this card. Maybe this card is good. Sacrifice it to start a permanent in your graveyard. I was put. Maybe this card is good, and I'm just underrating it. Salvage or Ruin. Like, imagine you have like your 7-drop, your 5-drop, or 6-drop, you know, like later in the game, and this is just basically a protection from them. It is a 2-1. I don't think this format is that weak to 2x1s. Like, let's say there's no Lava Dart, or I don't know, just cards that deal 1 damage. Exactly. It's like a terrible, yeah, it's like a giver of runes. Yeah, you're right. It's a terrible giver of runes. Yeah. Moth Piranhas, I think, is nice. It's a good blocker. I mean, my deck goes to the late game. I have this flyer. And, yeah, I think I actually like the deck as it is. A worse Benevolent Bodyguard. Yeah, Benevolent Bodyguard is right. I think you're right about the Dino. Yeah, I don't know. We do have a lot of good black cards, but I think that green is just better. It's just giving me Ramp Spell, which are great in my deck. Like, I have a lot of counters, so I just want to have a lot of mana to just pass the turn with these things up. So I think I'm gonna leave the deck as it is. Maybe I'll play Plummet. No, I think I deal well with flyers actually, so no. If I'm playing an Overseer deck, yeah. I had Steel Overseer, yes. Steel Overseer is amazing in draft, by the way. I mean in limited. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like this. Not playing the 3rd Leaf King Druid, which is weird, but I don't think I wanna just... Plummet always find the targets. Yes, it does, but we also deal with flyers pretty well. We have a Netcaster Spider, we have a Anvil Raw Raptor, we have a Cavalier, we have... I mean, I guess that's it. A Sprite. It's a 2-1. Like, we can deal with small flyers. And we do have only 1 removal spell. Maybe I should play Plummet. Giant as Reach. Alright, we have Giant as well, you're right. Yeah. Okay, I think this is my deck. Woodland Champion, we have a couple of tokens. Only very few. We have like the Ferocious Pup and the Wolf Rider Saddle. So I don't think I want it. And yep, that's gonna be my deck, guys. Sage Rose Denizen, I think it's too much of a filler. Like, I understand that you can just win by milling your opponent slowly, but I don't. Maybe I should just play this card though. Maybe this card is good indeed. Cut Negate. You wanna cut Negate? You wanna cut Negate? Negating Sealed is usually pretty solid. Especially in a deck like this without spells. Like, I kind of think that in limited, you minimum amount of spell must be 6. Like, less than 6 spell, I don't feel safe. Like, sometimes just creature don't get the job done. Like, yeah, you double block and your opponent just blows away. So you kind of need some spells to round up. Alright, let's try this. If I lose, I can change it. This is a classic and I'll never change the deck, but yeah. Always say that and then never change anything. Alright, let's save this. I'll call it 1. It's better than Scutter Mode. Hi, I just played against the Drakuzeth. It turned me off for Magic forever? Yeah, I mean, then you must have not played War of the Spark, because it was only Bomb Rare. So, I don't know. Any set with less Bomb Rare, it's good. Yeah, I mean, Bomb Rares exist. I kind of feel like this set is a little less, because the Cavaliers are not that good as well. Like, this is a 5-mana 5/5 flyer. It's good. Like, yesterday we had the green one. The green was awful. Alright, so I'll play less Island, I feel like. I feel like I'm gonna play more Swamps. Sorry, more Forests. Even though I have a Cavalier. No, actually I'm gonna play more Islands. Because I have, like, as long as I draw one island, one forest, I should be fine and hit my double green. Also, I don't have that many double green. I do have plenty of double blue. We won't wash as well, so I'm gonna play 9 islands. Also, the Metropolis Sprite. I wouldn't want to splash removal that has such a cost attached. You mean Bone Wash? You mean Bone Splinter? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I really hate splashing. I'm a player who never splash in sealed. Like, in order to splash, I need to have a very good mana base and a very good card. Like, in this case, I have a very good mana base. Because I had Junk Hollow, like, the splash came off with no cost. The only cost was to just draw the splash card without the black sources. Which is a very big thing in Limited. Like, I hate when I see people just putting, like, 2 swamps in their blue-green deck. That is just a thing that I would never do. Never. I would never splash, you know, without proper mana base. Alright, keeping this hand. This unsolid. So what happens is in my sealed I usually never splash unless, for example, like in Modern Horizons you have like the Astrolabes and something else. Then I can see, you know, going off with colors. You did plenty of War? What? War was all about that. Alright, maybe a different experience, but I did quit War of the Spark very early because I did not enjoy it at all. Did you play Seal? Yeah, this is a Seal deck. Everyone has this card, and we never had it. We had 3 sealed, and we never had this card. This card is amazing. It's a Rogue Refiner. And you all know how good Rogue Refiner is. 3 mana 2/1 flying that draws a card. It's amazing. It's a common, yeah. Sealed is very unfair with bombs? Yeah, I mean, sealed, it's not always like that. It depends on the sets. Ooh, Drown for a Dream. Is it Dig Through Time? And we would have to sacrifice a real creature. Not really, because we have the 0/3 Garruk draft winner. We have the Ferocious Pop and the 0/3 that does green that are not very real. Like in the late game, where it's supposed to, when you need the Bone Splitters, you just sacrifice a 0/3 that does mana. Like the 0/3 that does mana that doesn't do anything later in the game. Yeah, the Cloudkin Seer is amazing. Alright, we keep on drawing islands. I guess that means that I can curve out with Cavalier of Gales. It's very awkward to top your... Ooh. Alright, definitely bottom the Sedge Scorpion. I think I'll draw the Convolute. I didn't know that it's a cancel, and I feel like I'm ahead here, so I don't mind just drawing a cancel. Next turn I'll play the Cavalier of Gales, do my Brainstorm, and then I'll... hopefully I'll find a green source, and then I'll play a Convolute. Like, it's awful to scry a Forest on top when you're ready... to land on top when you're already have 5 lands, but this deck does have 7 drops, and we're also missing green. It's not come close to the Dig Through Time, but it's very good. Yeah, it does not come close. Alright, Mammoth Spider. Wow. That's gonna stop my board, unfortunately. But that's fine. Let's play our 5/5 flyer. That will pass through the Mammoth Spider. Alright, so we do a Brainstorm. We find a Forest. That's all good. Ooh, we also have the Mind Control. It's very good, I think. Okay, so I need to put 2 cards back. That will be a... whatever. It doesn't really matter. I don't have any ways to shuffle my deck. I'm gonna still keep this in my hand in case they make me shuffle. So I'm gonna put on bottom, whatever, Frizzy Serpent and Ferocious Pop. Oh, bottom? No, no, no. Oh, to the bottom? Oh, no, on top. Okay, I was so scared. If it was to the bottom, it would have been a great card. Then I would have just misread it. Yeah, so I want cards like this. And, yeah, no attack. Is there a Brainstorm emote? I'm gonna cry myself to sleep now. Why, Rudy Stephenson? Why are you gonna cry? Alright, hello, Mother Kawaii. Okay, so what happened there? They reduced to ash my creature. Oh no, my cavalier. Alright, let's play this green land. And let's play... It's either gonna be a Frill Serpent or a Netcaster Spider plus Convolute. I think I'm gonna go with Spider and pass the turn. I'm ahead here, so I don't need to push with a Frill Serpent. Also, Frill Serpent is not attacking through the Mammoth Spider, so might as well just pass the turn with Convolute up. Alright, I have Evolving Wilds. Alright. Cancel effect was great in Sealed. Yeah, next time it'll be a Brainstorm sub. Yeah, next emote will be a Brainstorm emote for sure. I do have... Actually, no, I think I filled all my emote slots, but those fill up very soon, so I will next time. On the queue, there's a Brainstorm emote. Okay, yeah, I mean, nothing that I can do. I just play my 4/6 and pass the turn, so that next turn, if I draw an Archery land, I can play my Archery of Treachery, stealing the Mammoth Spider and then going to town with all my team. What's up, Canon Spook? We just started with this blue and green sealed deck. I guess I could upload the blue-green sealed deck to Imgur. Yeah, I think I can do that. Alright, so let's add a pause on the Imgur. Drop images here. Choose a photo. This. Alright. Alright, so outcome, deck list, there it is. Alright, we drew that land. What did my opponent do here? They Sleep Paralysis my Serpent, they just played this. Okay, I think it's time to steal this thing and attack with all. I could also just take his low, but I think this Mammoth Spider would just be very annoying for me. And also they're tapped out and they're playing blue, so I don't want my opponent to just have a counter magic for my 7-drop. So let's just steal that thing and beat down. Yeah, I don't care if they trade with the Metropolis Sprite or the First Links. Anything will be fine. So they'll block the Spider and the Links. That's cool. So they take only 4 damage, but you know, they're very much behind now because I got a 3/5 for each, and I got a 2/3 that does nothing. Okay, but it's a 7-mana mind control, so it can't be, you know, can't do much. Horse Claw. All right, this is good, but it doesn't fly, so I can get in with my Metropolis Sprite at least. So I'll pump this. I'll play a Ferocious Pup, and I'll attack here. Let's see if I could attack with more. What does the Brainstorm guy do when he dies? You scry 2, but he got exiled. So if I attack with all, they block here, they take 5. Maybe I should attack with all actually here. So I attack with all, they go Verse Claw on the 3/5, or the 3/3, whatever, they have ways to bounce this. 0-3 on this, and they take actually 7 damage down to 5. Maybe this is the play that I should do here. Champ attacking is never good, but I kind of feel like this creature will never have a future. I think. Yeah, the Brainstorm guy is just a 5/5 flyer. That's where it's good at. Because I don't have that many ways to get through here unless I have more flyers. So I don't think that this ground creature... I mean, everyone's Sleep Paralysis, but I think that this is the best that I can do here. Just attack him with all. Yeah. So basically, I'm sacrificing a 3/5 to get him for 5. I think it's a good bargain, considering that I'm not planning up. Usually, like, you don't want to just sacrifice creature in order to, like, Lava Spike your opponent. But I think that this was a good time, because my opponent might die to my flyers later in the game. Yeah, this is course set 20 and 20 limited, which the title says, I think. I hope the title says that. Alright, they find a flyer, so my flyer plan is over. I hope I can draw Sleep Paralysis to keep on the flyer plan going. I draw Anticipate. That's good, so let's play it. Ooh, that's a good hit. I'm gonna find, I think, Bone to Ash here. And I'll pass the turn. Yeah, Boreal Elemental is very good. Hello, live coach. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are enjoying your emojis in other channels. Yeah, Boreal Elemental off Splash is a peculiar thing of our opponent these days. Actually, I don't know what they're splashing. This is the classic deck that you never know what they're splashing for. They just play all the colors. Alright, so nothing happened. I just have to take my turn. Alright, I'll keep on passing. Maybe I should play a land. I think holding 2 lands in hand is a never a good thing. Unless you're playing against the Mind Drought deck, which my opponent is not doing for sure. Alright, I go Chandra's Outrage on my flyer. That's fine. Opponent has an Omnat in their deck for sure. Yeah, it might be. It might be. Hopefully they draw it now so I can counter it and draw a card. Ooh, Rise and Reef. This card is amazing. I'm gonna counter it for sure. Rise and Reef is just amazing. Every elemental comes to play is just a calling oracle. I don't want that to happen. Alright. I have 19 cards in my deck. There is... Oh, a Hollow Giant. Yeah, so I have 9 mana. If they play Convolute, there's nothing I can do about it. But whatever. I'll still do it. Hopefully they don't have it. Ooh, bam. There comes a Giant. And those are 2 big wolves. So next turn I think I'm going to Alpha Strike here. Do you like lasagna? Yeah, of course, of course. My grandmother used to do very good lasagna.
In some cases,
This to Ash.
look at the look on Reed's face there. You can't quite believe what's
Real,
happening here. That's got to become a meme at some point.
Real Onino. Thank you, Real Onino, for your Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is my opponent dead here? They have 3 blockers. Let's see, when I untap, I'll think about it. There's a land, so they have 3 blockers. They don't die. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do. A double removal off my opponent was pretty unfortunate here. 11 lands is also pretty unfortunate here, but that's okay. We're still very ahead. So basically I have 3 removal spell. They go block, 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 and they take 4. Yep, I can't do anything. I needed to draw a creature. Unfortunately, I didn't. Have you liked the seal format? I played only 3. Yeah, I like it. Ooh, a second Rise and Seer. That is very annoying. You playing standard at all today? Yeah, maybe afterwards. You have a turn 2 lethal. You have 2 turn lethal. What does that mean? If I attack with all, I lose 3 creatures, and they don't lose any. So it's definitely not a turn 2 lethal. Alright, come on. Creature, please. It's a 12th land. It's not very welcome. Okay. Things are looking bad here. Every elemental they draw, they do the thing. So hopefully they don't draw any. Hopefully they just draw land. Alright, come on, Sleep Paralysis. Oh, Lifkin Druid. Exactly what I wanted. I have 2 of them in my deck, unfortunately. Ooh. Did they draw a counter magic? They must have drawn a counter magic, because when this goes on the stack, it hold. Hopefully just a Bone to Ash, and they can draw a Sleep Paralysis on this Boreal Elemental. To get in with my Sprite. Yeah. Drafted M20 earlier today and got to play Agent of Treachery with Yarok. Oh yeah, I also have Yarok. By Yarok you mean the one that bounces? Yeah, I would like to. Oh, you mean the Panharmonicon? Oh, okay. No. You think you'll ever stream Legacy? No, never. I will only stream. I will only stream Arena, Magic Arena, for the entirety of my magical career. Streaming Magical Lion just kills all the viewers. So I do Legacy videos for Channel Fireball. That's it. Okay, so let's go Sleep Paralysis on the Boreal Elemental. Hopefully, yeah, it's okay. Alright, if they have Convolute, I have 4 mana. Okay, that's good, guys. Alright, I'm gonna pump the Sprite. Yeah, I'm gonna pump the Sprite and get into combat. And this could finally be a way to win the game. Opponent played a lot of removal spell already, so hopefully I don't have more removal spell for my Sprite. Oh, Chandra's Outrage. Okay. No more removals. Sorry, no more flyers. Yeah, I will not watch MTGO. Yeah. Hello, Pokemaster Carlos. Thank you. Okay, what's that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So 7/7 coming across. I'm gonna just chump block with my puppy. You should pump it again to not take 2 damage. You're right. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're playing a lot of mana ramp in this deck, so flooding out is a very real thing. We're very close to win that game. They were on 1, and we just need a creature. Yep. We had Water Not Elemental yesterday. This card is good if it goes in the late game. My plan is just to draw... Do I have anything to draw, actually? I think I've drawn all my good cards. I could draw Yarok Watcher and steal the Elemental. Yeah, that's my plan, I guess. So let's battle to survive here. Triple block this thing. Alright. Let's draw the bounce spell. Let's draw the Yarok Elemental or whatever it's called. Come on. Oh, that too? Okay. Yeah, opponent stopped very early at 10 lands and... I mean, actually less than that because they explored a bunch. Alright, first loss to start the day. Pretty brutal. Still think I like my deck. And, yeah. Let's go with this. You should... Yeah. No, what's this? Seal Core Set M20. Play. Seal deck is tough. There's a lot of good things going on our opponent's side. Yesterday we had a good deck. We went 5 and 3. I was pretty happy with that. Alright, first hand was 3 islands. Second hand is 3 forests. But we got Gifted Paradise, so we're fixed. If you want to see my deck, my current deck, just go deck list or deck. Should play 16 with a lot of ramp. I mean, you still have 6, 7 drops. Maybe we should play 16, but in sealed, I don't know. Maybe. Alright, Sprite gets in. Yeah, maybe it's just too many lands. Maybe you could cut 1 land for, yeah, probably right. Gifted Paradise is so much worse than New Horizon. New Horizon putting a counter was much more relevant than Gifted Paradise. Okay, I think I'm gonna play Scuttlemutt. So I'm attacking and then I'll play Scuttlemutt. Still don't get why this isn't best of 3. Oh, because I think that whenever a new set comes out, is like the fuck a lot of new players just don't play their game. You know, like playing best of 3 can get a little bit boring for new players, and I think that Arena kinda go towards that. Playing like very long game can get a little bit boring. 16 on the draw might be the best strategy. Unfortunately, we can't choose that. If we win the die rolls, we have to be on the play with this best of 1 strategies. Alright, 3 mana, 2/2 haste. Okay, that's good. Any tips for Pearlies? Yeah, I think there's a lot of like good and powerful rares to look for. I mean, this isn't really a tip, but okay. So what am I doing here? I'll just Gifted Paradise, whatever. Do I want to block? 1 second. Because if I play Gifted Paradise, I can play Frail Sea Serpent afterwards. Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, all the Cavaliers are good, but it's not only that. It's just there's a lot of like good rares, and usually those drives your decisions in sealed, especially on the pre-release. Like for example, green. Green does have many good powerful rares. Alright, I'll pump that only once, because then it dies. Like this is the classic situations where you say, I'll go down in your land count, and then you just mana screw, and you say, oh, I should have been. Like, there's a reason why people don't really move away from 17 lands in CL, because 17 is, like, the proper number to draw, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 or every game. Yeah, Voracious Hydra is definitely one of the best rares in the set, as long as the 6 drop that we saw yesterday and so much more. Yeah, green looks to just have the best cards all around. Also, green has Ramp, which is a very good ability in Limited. Okay, I think that red-green might have troubles dealing with these large creatures. So, and since they play their Hydra very early, Like, Hydra's a 4 mana 2/3. Hydra's like Raven's Chupacabra is really the worst you can get. I think it's low. I think it's low. Alright, go Cavalier of Flame. What does this do? Creatures you control gets +1/+1 and haste. When enters the body of this card, a number of cards enjoy that many cards. Wow, how many cards did this card? Just one? Wow, only one? And then what else? When Cavalier of Flame dies, it deals X damage to each opponent. Or X another card or blank cards in your graveyard. Alright, this just says another target creature power 2 or less can be blocked. Alright, I draw a good one here. Alright, hopefully this curve will be good enough. Because now I can block the Cavalier of Flame without much trouble. I think this card is great because you can just cycle your lands, but my opponent didn't have any lands to cycle. They just discarded a spell. A very weird one, by the way. Chandra's Ember Cat. I mean, it's playable because it's a 2 mana 2/2. But Elemental or Chandra Planeswalker spell, it's weird. Yeah, Cavalier of Wall of Text. Okay, so they attack with this and they pump their team. Sure. I'm fine with that. Do they pump more? What do they have in hand? That's weird. Okay, they pass the turn. Alright, I gotta anticipate. I could make this unblockable and attack. Or I could just go anticipate here. I think I'd rather go anticipate. I can still make this... No, I can't. Alright, Sage Scorpion is fine. But so is Octoprophet. I'm gonna take that. Basically, all I want to do is not drawing lands at this stage of the game. And Octoprophet makes sure that that's the case. Alright, I'm gonna hold this island. And then I'm going to attack with... probably with the Obling Giant. They can't get in with this though, which is annoying. I could just double block with Octopus and the Wolf. So I think I'm still attacking with the Giant here. If they trade, nothing happens because this deals me damage equal to the lands in the graveyard, and there's none. Mango, what meme decks you're playing? Oh, this is a sealed. It's not a meme deck. Sealed means that you open 6 boosters and you play the cards that you open. So hopefully this is not a meme deck. It's just a solid blue-green with commons and uncommons, where our opponent has rares and mythics, which is kind of the classic experience in Sealed if you have never experienced it. Alright, this is Mortarpod, very, very strong, Mask of Immolation. All these masks are very powerful. We also have the green one, but never drawn it thus far. Octoprophet, basically Mold Drifter. Yeah, in this game was Mold Drifter. I mean, it doesn't fly, which is much worse, but it is a 3/3, which is much better than 2/2. Yeah, Octoprophet is obviously a very solid card, and Sealed needs to be done with these cards. Like, your Sealed deck needs to have, like, cards like this. And this. Alright, so they keep on attacking for 2. Do they pump this twice? No, what's this? Might of the Masses. Sure. Alright, so they're getting for 9 damage. Oh my god, I'm dead. Fuck me. Oh, fuck. I'm dead to the Mortarpod. Oh, I'm 0-2. What color combination do you like limited so far? I have played basically green every single time. Which has Gibson Steiner, I have not. Thought you mean me. Didn't know you were playing Sealed. Yeah. Alright, we're 0-2. Oh, still so hard. All opponent decks always have broken decks. Alright, so let's cut down on the island. And what do we want to put instead? Good Plummet. I mean, Plummet is good against some decks, not good against every single deck. But the race looks to be very much in the air oftentimes. And we have very few spells in our deck, so I think Plummet could be good. Alright, let's go with this. Alright. 0-2. Let's hope to get paired against some decks without broken rares. Alright, and now we got 2 7-drops and no lands. I mean, no ram spells. Being constructed. Yeah, after this I will. Not sure what I want to play still. I don't know. I don't really want to... Ooh, that's a great draw. I don't really want to craft my mythics this early. Also, I don't have any mythic to craft. So I'm gonna just play some decks with rares. Maybe just the Gruul Dinosaur that everyone's hyped about. Maybe we can see why they're so hyped about it. Plays at Phoenix? No, definitely not. Definitely not Plays at Phoenix. I've never played at Phoenix before, and there's no new cards. That makes it exciting. Alright, 2-2 Reach. I hated this card in M19, and I don't think I'm loving it now. Alright, I drew this card, which will be played, I think. I kind of don't want to play Frostlinks now. Frostlinks is more of an aggressive card. Some people get burned out by competition and forget that Magic the Gathering is just it's just very fun. It is very fun indeed. You know, there's like formats that are more for fun and formats that are more competitive. Okay, I'll play it as a Leaf King Druid, sorry. And if I play Frostlings, this will add 2 mana next turn, so I can play my 7 drops. So even if I don't care about these Frostlings right now, if they're gonna be about it, I'll tap the Leaf King Druid. If they want to attack with this and draw a card and lose 1 life, I'm fine and block it with my Netcaster Spider. Whereas this can ramp them a couple of turns, it will be good. That's why I play Magic for fun, yeah. Most people do that. Some people play Magic professionally, like for example me. So whenever I play, sometimes I need to practice formats that I hate, like Modern, because there's a Modern Pro Tour coming at the end of the month. It really depends on like, all right, wow, to murder one of these with these 2 in hand, that's unexpected. All right, so I have currently, you know, not the proper mana that I want to cast these 7 drops. So I just play a Sage Scorpion, and I don't want to trade, of course, because this one gives me 2 mana if I have 4 more creatures. Yeah, I wish a PT was standard as well. Very much. Okay, what's this now? 5 mana, 3/3. Enters the battlefield, may exile target creature and opponent graveyard. If you do greater 2, wow, this card is great. 5 mana for 5 power in limited is great. This is a common. Okay, so I got 7 mana to cast my Owling Giant, which I think I'm gonna do. Now I have a big board, and if I steal this 3/3, I could attack with all next turn. So yeah, this turn I'm not gonna attack with anything. Yeah, Magic is definitely a game that we play. It's a game, that's just the word says it. Some people just get, you know, a lot competitive and want to just play decks to win, and some people just want to brew. Usually I'm not one of those people okay, so they chump attacked into my Netcaster Spider. So be it. I don't want to block with Howling Giant. There is the Phantom Fleet Cutthroat, so you don't want to block with the Giant. We want to block with the Netcaster Spider. 7 mana for 9/9 over 3 bodies is sick. Yeah, this is very good. They say good game. Why do they say good game? I don't understand. Is there a troll beneath it? Okay, I'm gonna attack just with a 5/5 here. I'm gonna leave up Convolute. I don't think I want to just steal this. I think something is cooking with that good game, so I'm very scared of these like preemptive good games. I'm gonna attack with the Sage Scorpion too. I don't think I need to block anything, and if they want to trade with a 2/2, it means that they have less 2/2s going after for my 2/2s. My 2/2s. They messed up the attack and they're upset probably. Not really, because this one says when you attack, you draw a card and lose a life. So it wasn't really a chump attack because they got a card back. Alright, so I'll pause the turn. They say good games because the game is fun. Yeah, it might be. Or not. Alright. There's a lot of emoji going around my opponent's side. I'm gonna Veil of Summer, draw a card. If an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn, spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and your permanents control. Okay, that's fine. So they just, yes, pretty bad card. Shouldn't they wait for me to cast Convolute and then play this? I don't think there's such thing as bracket. I don't think there's such thing as bracket in Sealed. You just get paired against random players. But yeah, good game, opponent. I got Neoform. This is good in Modern. If people don't want to have fun, that's a good deck. Yesterday, my 11 years old brother played Portent into Terminus with... Dude. Nice. Nice. Yeah, one thing that I miss is playing Commander. Like, I've never grown in a community with Commander players. My community always plays, like, Pauper, Legacy, sometimes Vintage, and Cube. So we never have Commander among the for fun formats. But it is, I'm sure it is a very for fun deck. Also, it's a very cool place to just spend a lot of money. And I always enjoy those. Spending a lot of money Magic is one of my favorite things to do. Okay, this end is solid. I'm gonna play on Anticipate turn 2. Looking for some expensive cards. There's a priority to pair you with the players of your same record. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, I'm gonna get Sleep Paralysis. If it's one thing that I've learned in Magic, is that Playing is that playing mana store much better than mana float. So we already have 4 lands, so I'm very happy to just pick up a spell over a land there. Doesn't matter how many 4 drops or 5 drops I might have in my hand. Alright, I'm not gonna offer the trade. Actually I do, because I have a 2-1 first strike. I am going to offer the trade here. And I don't really want to scry anything thus far, so I'm just gonna play my Unveilwrought Raptor. I know one word in Italian, C-H-O. And that's not an Italian word, sorry. I think it wasn't at the beginning, but now it is. Okay, nice. Commander is wild because consistently, because this isn't a thing. Variance is crazy. Yeah, I love those for-fun format with tons of variance involved. Alright, we cast our Octoprophet. Those 2 are very good card. I'm gonna draw the Cavalier first, and then the Saddleback, whatever it's called, the 4 mana artifact that creates a 3/3 that can be blocked. This card is amazing. All this series of artifact colored are very good. Oh, Chow. Okay, yeah, Chow is spelled differently. Isn't the 2-1 flying bad? This? Oh, this is a filler. Limited sometimes is made of these cards. You don't always have, you know, good cards. Always. Alright, so I should have probably just... Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna cast this Cavalier. I'm not gonna get the best out of this Brainstorm because I already know the top card, but this isn't sealed. Sorry, this isn't Legacy. We don't shuffle back our cards to the top of our deck, so... Okay, so next turn, I want to play probably just start having Convolute up. So I'm gonna just play Netcaster Spider. So I'm gonna put back Gifted Paradise and Wolf Rider Saddle. In this order, I think. Yep. And then I'll play... No, I'm not playing Island. They could have a Mind Rot, so I don't need to play Island here. If they Mind Rot me now, I'll discard Island and Spider. Alright, Audacious Thief is a fine card. I thought it was better, but it turns out to be pretty mediocre. And so are the oldest creatures. My opponent just does... Like, 2/2s are not very good in Limited. Mythic rares that are not legendary. Yes, that's the case. So I'm gonna play this 2/3 to stop all my opponent board, and then I'll attack with my 5/5 flyer, which hopefully will win the game here. I have a Convolute, Wolf Rider Saddle. I'm probably gonna wait 1 more turn to cast it, just to have a Convolute up in case they have 7 drops here. Got to go. Thank you, Miley 14, for hanging around. Hope you have a good day. Alright, so we attack for 5. That gets in. I'm playing Gifted Paradise on the island. I tap all my forests, but that's fine. Gifted Paradise has 2 of the same kind, so it's all good. Blue Cavalier, yeah, all the Cavaliers are mythic. Alright, I got an island here. I still got my almost, alright, yeah, Rock. I don't know what, it's still a pretty good card. Death Touch, Lifelink, and Panharmonicon. So that's gonna get countered. And now let's continue to hopefully just carry this Cavalier of Guilds to the victory here. I'll play a Wolf Rider Saddle and probably a Lift King Droid. So this is a 3/3 Wolf that can't be blocked by more than 1 creature, which is insane against an opponent with just 2/2s. Because it means that opponent will just need to chump block this forever unless they draw a creature that's larger than a 2/2. Yarok is a Panharmonicon. When a permanent comes to play, it copies the ability. Like, it triggers 2 times. Wow, Sleep Paralysis. Yeah, I wish I had Convolute for that. I guess my opponent had 8 mana, so Convolute wouldn't have worked. Alright, so Cavalier of Guilds is hanging around here. But I have my Wolf... Again, opponent can double block this, which is a pretty big deal. So I'm gonna attack just with this. I don't want to offer the trade with any of this, because if I have the Saddle around, all my creatures would just be the Abyss. So my opponent now would just have the Abyss. If you don't know what the Abyss is a very expensive card from Legends that says 4 mana, every turn your opponent sacrifices a creature. It's an enchantment. I guess every player. Ooh, Air Elemental. So now the Abyss is stopped. I guess I have Sleep Paralysis. Wow, double blue off a splash is definitely not something you want to do. Alright, I love to draw negate here. Drawing negate here is amazing, because we are ahead, so exactly what we wanted was a negate. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on attacking with my The Abyss. Wolf Rider Saddle. Again, opponent cannot double block this wolf. Double blocking is one of the most important thing in Magic. One of the things that you kind of learn as you grow. Why did I block with this over a 2-2? One of the things that, like, at the beginning you don't know, and you kind of just chump block very hard. Ooh, Feral Reclamation Invocation. That's gonna get negated. Very lucky to draw negate this turn. Alright. This turn was kind of brutal for our opponent. And, so yeah, double blocking being denied is just a huge. Yeah, so the final Monica, you're talking about rares, indeed. So I'm gonna keep on getting it with my Abyss. I could attack. So I'll do this. This turn I'm attacking just with a wolf, and next turn I'll start attacking with all. Because if this turn they chump block, no they don't. Okay, they go to 2. This is very much real though, because next turn if I attack with all, they need to go chump. Alright, I got rid of the Wolf Saddle. I don't understand what you said, Wizards. Robin Hat, sorry. I take back what I said before cutting negate. Yeah, negate usually in sealed is very good. I mean, in sealed of these low formats is very good. Like if sealed was fast, but sealed is never fast. Okay, so now we have to think about this. Because if I attack with all, how do they block? They block 2-2 on 2-2, 3-3 on 2-3. Then they chump block here, they chump block here. Which I think is a very good thing to happen. Because if I just attack with a wolf, they block, and then they move the saddle. Instead, if I attack with all, they are in a rough spot. They eat my Netcaster Spider, and they trade with this, but this and this will kill their creature. So they will just be left with one wolf against our board. And remember, we have a Leaf King Druid that can attack. And, you know, so this is the turn where we attack with all. Another option, as a person with a very hard name to said, probably from the Netherlands, said was the keep to the wolf to the octopus. That's also another line, but I don't like to just lose a wolf. Like same thing with the germs. You don't love to lose wolf. Like what if our opponent just has a bounce spell or something? That would be a little bit too risky. I just want to just offer the trade. Just basically, they're also blocking the ways that I don't think it's optimal, which is obviously good for us. Remember, you know, your opponents don't always make the good plays or anything, so attacking like this is obviously just put our opponent on the spot and now they're dead. I don't lose it. I lose the wolf, yes. Oh, I don't lose the wolf, you're right. Oh my god, it's not a 0-0. I didn't think about it. Oh, you're totally right, sorry. My apologize. Yeah. You don't lose the wolf, you're right. Okay, I learned a new thing now. So this saddle is much better than the germ thing. Wow. So much better than the germs. So much better than the germs. Okay, so yeah, they're on 2 life, and I have the Abyss. Yeah, Wolf Saddle. Wolf Rider Saddle is amazing. Yeah, Wolf's different than germ indeed. Yeah, so I should have done that. I should have put a wolf on the octopus. Maybe attack just with the octopus? I don't know, yeah. Okay, we're 2-2, not that bad. How much did we win thus far? 600 gems. We need to go at least up to 4 or 5 in order to get back the value. Because remember, we paid 2,000 gems in order to get these 6 boosters. And we also opened 3 boosters at prize, no matter what. By opening boosters, you don't just get the 3 pretty mediocre cards that you get with M20. You also unlock rare and wild cards. So it's always good to play like this sealed or best of 3 limited event. Germ is a total different thing. You tried the new challenger in red deck wins already. I usually don't play red deck wins, so I don't think so. How many wildcards do you have? I have 0 mythic and a lot of rares. When you build many different decks, you tend to finish the mythic. When you have very few decks, you tend to finish all your rares and have a lot of mythics. That was my experience at the beginning. You have a vault to open, so you have at least 1 mythic. Yeah, indeed. Alright, they play this card, which I really suggest you not to ever play. You could play this card if you have many synergies with Elemental, like multiple Horizon Reef and such, but other than that, don't play a 1-drop 1-2 ever. Okay, to play Art Pierce Bow, this is good. Whenever a creature attacking does 1 damage to a player, I don't know how good it is actually. I think it's playable, but not too good. Alright, and the Unveiled Rod Raptor is a medium filler, but I love flyers in sealed. Like, I figured that a lot of that games are just decided by flyers. Or playing as red-green, they have Plummet in my deck, so hopefully I don't draw that. Oh fuck. I totally forgot about this. Oh my god. Sorry guys. I just played very bad here. Alright. So the Art Pierce Bow deals 1 damage. For some reason I just forgot. Okay. Well, at least we learned. We learned that. I'm gonna play a Frostlings here. It's not ideal, but I can get in attacking. That's the thing with Frostlings. Don't overrate this card, because if the format is low and if you're not very aggressive, yeah, Poe is very good against Bird indeed. If the format is low or you're not very aggressive, this card isn't. This card isn't amazing, you know. Alright, the pup will die to the bow as well, but I think I'm still playing it. This way the Leaf King Druid will add 2 mana next turn, unless they kill the pup and I need to block. I mean, if they kill the pup, I definitely block. If they don't do anything, I'm happy, because this will add 2 mana to cast my giant next turn regardless. Zafar Change. I think I'm gonna negate that. Playing as red-green, they don't have... Actually, that's not... it might be blue. But yeah, this card takes over the late game very... Alright, so they attack with an Art Pierce Bow. They probably shoot the pup. Shoot the pup. Shoot the ferocious pup, and then a double block. Oh, the druid. So deal damage to the druid. I'm gonna still block here. Killing a 2/3 is relevant. Like, trading a 2/3 for a 2/2 is relevant. Sure, now I don't have 2 green, but it's gonna be okay. If I draw a spell, I'll play that spell, and if I draw a land, I can still play my giant. I'm in the spot where both land and spell are good. They have a shock. Okay, I'm happy if they shock my Leaf King Druid. Alright, draw another 7-drop, which I can't deploy, but I'm still happy to have this powerful card in my hand. Now, obviously, I wish I'd drawn that land, but what if they had, like, a 3-mana counter? It's okay. Another Overgrowth Elemental. It's good. So, it's gonna put a counter, hopefully, okay, on this. So, now if I steal it, this is a pretty big boy. So, they first bow my Ferocious Pup, and I take 5. No blocks. Alright, drawing land. I think they have Convolute, so I'm gonna play the giant first. No, they don't have Convolute. Okay. I could attack here. I think I will. I think I will attack here. If this dies, they put 2 counters on this, which is gonna make me stealing this much better. So that's a 6/5. I could trade if I want, but let's see. Let's see how does this go. I play Reduce 2 Ashes on my giant, and I think I'm gonna take 6 down to 8. I don't want to chump block here. This only deals damage to creatures. Yeah, no blocks. So I go down to 8, but the life total here isn't really a consideration. And we got the Agent of Treachery, which is very good. Wow, we have the combo with Yarok's Wave Crusher bouncing the Agent of Treachery. And now we steal the equipment as well, but the equipment is controlled by my opponent. So if our opponent plays a creature, they can equip it to the... They can't equip the Art Pierce Bow to the creature. They definitely should now, because if they don't, I'm gonna attack and steal and kill the Rise and Reef. So they have to move the equipment. The equipment is theirs. Alright, they didn't do it. Okay, I'm gonna attack with all but the 0/3, of course, and I'm gonna pierce this thing. So again, remember guys, if you have an equipment, if your opponent steals your equipment, you should take it back. Okay, so I should have played land first, because that would have made me play around Convolute, but like, oh actually I still had 4 mana, okay good. Alright, I think now we win for sure, because we have the agent to steal anything. Okay, and they explode. Alright, good game. Good game. Thanks to our powerful 7-drop, we got this game. And this is actually the sealed, the nature of sealed. 7-drop usually takes the game over. And it's very important to play your ramp spell in order to, you know, just do that. Maybe I should play the third Leaf King Druid over Scuttlemutt. Maybe I'm overrating this card. I guess it's a 3 mana 2/2. It could be better than a 3 mana, than a 2 mana 0/3 later in the game. Yeah, I don't think they know. I think that's accurate. Hey Andrea, could you please tell me your thoughts on this Angel deck? Let's see your Angel deck. Your Angel deck is a lot of angels. I really hate Sorin. Sorin is a card that I've been hating so much in my life. You seem to really like 2-ofs, my friend. Bishop of Wings. That's what I was. Yeah, I mean it's an angel deck. What can I tell you, my friend? I think it has too few lands. You play so many expensive cards. You should definitely play 25 at least, maybe even 26. This deck has a lot of expensive cards and no ways to draw cards. Only one of these. You should play more lands. Also more. Maybe you should play more removal spell. Maybe Conclave Tribunal is good in your deck. But again, cut Sorin. Sorin is not a good card. Okay. Scuttle seems decent. You're welcome, Adiris Real. I wish you good luck with your Angel deck. Okay, I don't think I want to play Anticipate. I'm not really anticipating too much, so I'd rather just curve out with my Piranha. So if they play any of the 2/2 that a lot of people play, I'll have a blocker. Okay, exile a card. I'm gonna exile a land here. I'm usually famous to be greedy with my... I always discard lands to cards. Alright, I got a Plummet. Could have been a land. I don't think I want to play Frostling, so I think I'll just pass the turn with Anticipate up. Gifted Paradise. Very jealous. I'll play Anticipate in response just to save some clicks. I think I'm gonna take a Forest here. I think 6-drop is not very much welcome in this hand. Later in the game it will, but right now I prefer having a land. And I didn't want to discard an Angel of Treachery, of course, because that's just too good. Alright, I don't see why they attacked here. They just jump attacked. Do you have like a Gravedigger to discard me an extra card? Sure. My Plummet is ready. Okay, I'll keep that and pass the turn. Oh, Boneclaw Necromancer. So they needed a creature to exile to make a 2/2. So basically they upgraded their Nantuko Shade with a 2/2. Which I'm not really sure why, but... Okay, Frostlings now is gonna get cast. Just because I kind of want to curve out. This card has underperformed a lot in Sealed. I think I might just cut it for the 2/3 that mills 2 cards. Blood Sugar. Sure. And they pass. I draw Bone to Ash. That's good. The Piranha here is holding the team here. It's not really holding much. It's just holding this. And then the Frostlings will block this. And I can just trade this turn and just be fine at 5 mana. Ferocious Pop. I think I'm going to Bone to Ash basically anything here. Obviously this card doesn't do much. But I just want to draw a card to get closer to my, you know, either good cards like Cavalier or just lands. What's that? What does that mean? Side grade? Alright, they attack with the Blood Bugler, but they have a Moat Piranha. I don't understand why they keep on doing these attacks here. Alright, I'll block. They could have the Cutthroat? Not really. Okay, I'm gonna block like this. I could even not block the 2/2 just because I have a Moat Piranha. Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 damage, whatever. Alright, Feral Invocation. Wow, did not expect that. Alright, should have played around it maybe with double blocking. Okay, at least if I steal this, it's pretty big deal. So I'm gonna play Leaf King Druid and pass the turn. Okay, Negate obviously would have been great last turn, but now it's not much. Okay, I'm taking 7 here. Land Overgrown Elemental. Okay, so I have 7 lands now. I think I'm gonna keep a land in my hand. No, actually no, I'm gonna play a land. I have a 0. Yeah. So I'll play the Agent of Treachery, steal the Blood Bugler, and pass the turn. The Agent of Treachery is MVP. Nowadays that's 2 green, but unfortunately... Wow, what's this? 8/7 Vigilance. I wish I'd steal that. And Bone Splinters. Alright, my negate is looking sad here. Maybe I should have waited one more turn to have double Agent of Treachery plus negate up. Yeah, things are looking bad. This might be the last game of the sealed. Alright, let's draw the 4/4 that bounces a creature, please. Alright, Octopus. Oh, Sag Scorpion. This is just Vigilance, right? So yeah, that's great. Definitely don't want Convolute. My hand is very clunky. This is the classic hand that if it works, it's great. If it doesn't work, it's awful. That's, yeah. Alright. Gonna block like this and go to 3 life. I could have chump blocked, I guess. I should have chump blocked. Why didn't I chump block? I guess if somehow this dies and then they have a 2/2, the Leaf King Druid is good in the play, and maybe I'm going 3 or 11 doesn't really matter when we're both in top deck mode. Alright, what's this? A Gift of Paradise? No. Why are they tapping like this? Nothing. Alright. So play my Sag Scorpion and pass the turn. I think things are looking good here. Oh, Black of Lightning Helix? Yeah. Yeah, Lightning Helix, I didn't think about it. Alright, they attack. This must mean that they have a Grave Digger, maybe. So we trade with our 1 mana Doomblade. Think of the agent. What card are you talking about? Darius Spin? Alright, what's this? Hopefully it's a spell. It is. Wow, it's a great spell too. So we're gonna Soul Salvage that. And then hopefully we draw a good creature. Wow, it is a good creature. That's great. So Cavalier, doing a Brainstorm, getting back land and Plummet. Thank you, Murder Tackle. Then I'm gonna play the Sprite because this flying, and then maybe we can start this race. 32 against 3. I should have chump blocked earlier. Now I can die to a Lightning Helix. But luckily, the opponent didn't draw it. So now we attack with all. It's gonna be 9 damage. Opponent's dying soon here. They'll play the Spider. That'll be 11 damage next turn, and they'll die in 2 turns. So they need to top deck now. So pretty cool game. I didn't expect to get into this position a few turns ago. Our opponent don't draw Lightning Helix. Land. They have a spell in hand, unfortunately. Because otherwise the Auto Topper would have gone through. Well, I just hope it's not a Lightning Helix. So it's a Pulse of Muraza. It's very annoying. They gain 6 life and get back their large creature, which they deploy. Alright, draw my land. I'm gonna pump this. And so this is an 8/7. That doesn't do much, right? So I'm gonna double block with the Nestcaster Spider and the Cavalier, I think. So that'll scry 2 cards. I might just chump block in the first place so that I can get him for 7 damage. I might just chump block first. And then I'll pass the turn. Yeah, negate, confirmed, good. Alright, so they draw land here. I'll chump block. So at the end of the day, the mistake was a real mistake. Alright, can I draw the 4/4 that bounces the Agent of Treachery, please? 4/4? A land. Okay, so I think it's time now to double block this guy. I'm gonna double block it with a Netcaster Spider. At the end of the day, I have a Plummet. So if opponent draws a flyer, I still can plummet it. And I want to keep this around in case I draw my 4/4 that bounces. Oh, they passed. Alright, play a 2/2. And I'm gonna just keep on attacking for 2. I could attack for 7. Maybe I can win the race if I attack for 7 here. And let's just chump block this guy. Maybe I can win the race. So let's say attack for 7. They go to 11. Then I chump block. Then they go to 4. And then I chump block and then they die. It's bad if they draw any removal spell for my Cavalier, but that would be bad regardless, even if I double block. So I'm gonna keep this land in my... Actually, I should have played land. No, I think I'm gonna keep this land in my opponent. It's very likely to have Mind Rot in their deck. Wow, they just play land and pot, and they're just attacking? Alright, it's good. I think I'm gonna block with this. I don't think... mean, they could have Doomblade. No, I don't think Doomblade's in the set. I'm gonna keep both of these around. This is better than the Scuttlemutt. I'm gonna chump block. This not having trample is huge. Usually Hydra has trample. This one is vigilance. Trample's much better than vigilance. Alright, did they draw a creature? Oh, oh yeah, they drew a pretty good one too. Okay, I'm on 3. Next turn. Just pass, opponent. Don't do anything, please. If I draw a creature, I could raise them. If I don't draw a creature, it's gonna be tough. Oh. Okay, what do they reanimate? Wow. A Blood Bugler to raise me. This gains 2 life, but I still have 7 clock, so that was weird. And the what? Alright, I win the race here if they draw land. Alright, let's draw a good card. No. Okay, it's a creature though, so I definitely win the race here. So they just attack for 2. They take 7, they go to 6, and then they die the turn after. So it's all good here. So I pump this. I attack for 7 in the air. They go to 4. And now, hopefully they draw not a removal spell. Or, I mean, even if... No, the removal spell kills me. Because they also gain 2 life. I mean, it doesn't kill me because they just don't do much. If they just had that thing into play, wow, it explode. That's insane. I think I would have still win the game if they don't do that. Because what happens is they just activate the land, they have 3 blockers. Yeah. But that was pretty unexpected how this game went. Alright, we're 4-2, guys. We're 0-2. We're coming back. Mango's coming back here. Mango's coming back with the blue-green deck. Yeah, you can. What's up, Snow Schwartz? How is going? We are having fun with my blue-green deck. If you want to see the list, it's on !deck. And we have not had any land issue, which it's definitely a thing that you can't. You don't have to, but you can. There's a lot of different ideas, which you can or you can't. Okay, I'm gonna start with my Sedge Scorpion, which saved the day previous game because it blocked the huge Hydra. I draw Leaf King Druid, very good. Ooh, what's this? Add 2 colorless, spend his mind. Okay, add the blue taps. Or wow, this card's good. I wish I had that card. I think I want to trade with this card because if they get their Art Pierce Bow, they just kill my Sage Scorpion. The Art Pierce Bow deals 1 damage. Okay, they trade. Maybe they don't have Art Pierce Bow. Alright, I'll pay for sure the Leaf King Druid. I don't necessarily need to hit land drops because I have a lot of creatures. This one I'll see 2 mana. Alright, Centaur Corsair. That's a good card. Land, please. Gifted Paradise. I have an option here. I could play Gifted Paradise and then next turn play the Octopus. Or I just play Moat Piranha and block. I think I'd rather play Moat Piranha and block. That's weird. Yeah, I think Moat Piranha is great to block a Centaur Corsair. Carbonara. Are you going to Krakow? I'm not. I'm not going to Krakow. We'll be departing for PT Barcelona that weekend, where I'll meet Javier Dominguez and other teammates to practice Modern, unfortunately. Could you play gifts and stay on 20? Yes, I could. That was an option. The thing with gift is that I love to just use gift and use the 2 mana immediately. Let's say I draw land this turn, I could have played gift and used the mana for Metropolis Sprite. They played a 4-3 trample, so now I regret that option. But I mean, at the end of the day, I just have an Octopus for that. So now my option could just be Gifted Paradise here. I could have done this earlier, but I think now it's fine. If I draw land next turn, yeah. Maybe I should have done the last turn. Whatever. That's okay. Ooh, that's some sweet emojis there. Squid, squid, squid. I got a 19 from the Thicket Crasher. They have only 2 cards in it. I don't know if they mulligan or if they just played a lot of cards. I guess they played a lot of cards. Alright, so I'm gonna play Octopus here. Do they have a counter? Oh no. Okay, they don't. What do they have in hand? They have an instant. Maybe it's an Anticipate. Alright, land, it's what I wanted. Alright, I'm trading. This is Trample. If they have Feral Invocation, it'll be upsetting, but luckily they don't. Feral Invocation is a good combat trick when you're attacking. Leyline of Anticipation. I have no clue what this does. You may cast spells that thought they had flash. Pretty bad. Don't play this card. So I have 5 mana in my pool, so I can double spell now. I'm gonna play Ferocious Pup and Mist Metropolis Sprite. So the Lifkin Druid will add 2 mana next turn, and I can cast my Howling Giant despite having only 4 lands. Arena should not make opponent know when you have an instant. Yeah, I mean, it's same for everyone. You can't... I mean, in order to have a very fast program, you can't not do that. So, I agree, it's pretty bad, but once you know it, it's public information. Okay, so I'm gonna just play this guy main phase, just in case they kill one of my creatures and I don't have double green up anymore. Now I have 20,000 creatures, and yeah, being mana screwed in the early game against the mana flow definitely paid off. Because eventually you just draw your lands and you just win. Unsummon is what they had. Unsummon is not a card that I like. I usually never play Unsummon. Alright, I'm gonna play an Anticipate to kick things off. Wow, Wolf Rider Sato is a very good one. I'm gonna pump this thing and attack with all. And by all I mean all the power creature. All the creatures with power. Then I'll play the Wolf Rider Saddle and pass the turn. Sage Road Denizen with Flash. Alright, so they got their value back with a ley line by just eating one of my wolf. And then I'll play Wolf Rider Saddle. I'm not gonna play this land because I have a Brainstorm in my deck. Granted that I don't have any ways to shuffle, I still have Brainstorm in my deck with a Cavalier, so I don't need this land. Yeah, usually, same thing with like Ponder in Legacy. If you already have lands and spell, and you don't necessarily need to cast your cantrip every single time, that's a mistake that many people do. They just cast their cantrip whenever they have mana. But if you already know what to do, you know, and sometimes you just know the top card or anything, then just you don't need to cast your cantrip. So for example, if your hand is like 3 lands, 4 spells, or like, I don't know, 2 lands, 5 spells or stuff like that, you don't necessarily need to anticipate, because you're not looking for much. Because either lands or spell is good. Alright, Scholar of Our Age. When enters the battlefield, up to 2 target creature instant sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. Alright. But now anticipation is going very well for my opponent here. I mean, not very well, but like reasonable. Well, they can mill themselves to get more targets. Nope, I guess they didn't. Okay, so I'll mill 2 cards here. It's a Frostlings and a land. Sure. And then they probably just double block my Giant. And I'll kill the Scholar. They take 5 damage down to 8. Then I'll play Netcaster Spider. And I'll pass the turn. I don't want to play Sleep Paralysis when they have Unsummon in their hand. I'd rather them unsummoning my wolf. Okay. Alright, I didn't consider that. Our opponent's playing this time main phase. Maybe they forgot about the ley line. Alright, I mill my Cavalier, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Crack Shack says a rule thing, which is if they play this with this into play, when this resolves, they have to announce the when this comes into play, you have to announce that. I don't think so, my friend. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's how you say it. Alright, Bone to Ash is a good one. Opponent played around me drawing Bone to Ash. That's very smart of them. Alright, so they have an unsummon for my wolf. Probably just Sleep Paralysis the Denizen, so that I attack with my 2/2 wolf, so that I can attack with my 2/2 wolf. Yeah, I think so. So Sleep Paralysis the Denizen, because they have Bone to Ash if they draw another creature. It is okay. Okay, thank you very much, chat. My chat's so wise. I'm so proud of my chat. So basically, a rule for you at home that want to make this combo. If you have... Alright, I'll talk with all here. If you have a Scholar of Ages... Ooh, look at this. They could unsummon their own Sage Road Denizen to... No, they don't? Okay. If you have this and this, you can't mill first and then bounce. I'm not gonna keep here. I'm gonna pass the turn with Bone to Ash up. Yeah, chat is always great. Sometimes. I mean, most of the times. Alright, so now we have a lot of attackers. This one will make so that, you know, any 3 damage comes through. You can mill first, then bomb. Okay, so my Bone to Ash is up here. It's pretty obvious because I didn't pump the Sprite. I didn't keep this. Shared Summons. So they're gonna tutor for 2 creatures here. I'm not a fan of this card. I think it's playable, but I'm not sure how good it is. So I'm not sure what to keep on Sorcery Speeding with this card in play. What did I get? Night Veil, Puck, Ambusher, and a Cloud Keen Seer. So if I counter that, is it lethal? I mean, I'm gonna counter that regardless. I think it's lethal, yes. It is lethal or it is not lethal? So I bounce. Sorry, I keep. I could have kept like the Ferocious Pup, and then it should be lethal. Yeah. So if I keep the Ferocious Pup, it's lethal. All right. If I had to keep any other creature, they would have blocked that creature. So I need to keep a 0 power creature. Alright, yeah, I want a favor as well. Okay. Alright, we are what, 6 and 2? No, 5 and 2, sorry. Alright, we got 1,600 gems, so we're already close to be even. Next in gems. Next win is gonna be important. I need to go to the restrooms, my friend, so I'm gonna spam the toilet emojis. Always. Fright, Channel Fireball, and So Sick, the 2 sponsor of the stream. And then I'm gonna go. As well as Wizards of the Coast, of course, but we all know it. No, don't play poker. Mango only plays Magic, no poker. We were in Las Vegas. Everyone was making infinite money with poker. I didn't. I never played poker. I was playing Arena. This is the trophy, but I decided to not put it behind me again. Because, I mean, I had it behind me for like 3 months, 2 months. But now we have a new Mythic Arena champion. So I think he deserves to put it on his bed right now. And Mango is just on the side. Well, like almost 5 and 2 with this blue-green deck that I thought was pretty mediocre. We're playing against some bad decks, I would say. So that's saving our day. We only have like Cavalier of Gales and Agent of Treachery that are good. I mean... It's good, but yeah, like a hand like this are just great. You just need to draw 1 over 7 drops, and we'll be golden. It's a lot of mana though. We're playing 16 lands in this deck. I'm playing a Plummet main deck. Ooh, there it is, a 7 mana drop. Just right off the bat. We don't have double blue for the Bone to Ash, but I mean, I guess Scuttlemutt does fix any color, or we can just draw that. All right, no attack. Alright, I pass again. That's weird. I think I'll attack him pass. I don't want to play the Leaf King Druid. I want to have Bone to Ash up. In case they play like an Octopus or something. It's a very weird it's a very weird start from our opponent. I'm gonna basically Bone to Ash anything here. I want to draw my good cards. Like the Holding Giant. That's great. I'm gonna just slam it on the table now. Bam! An empty board. 9 power. It's not gonna be easy to blue-green to deal. I think we got this game up. Mana ramp is amazing when you draw your 7 drop. All right, 5 mana, 5/4 trample when you just draw a card. It's good. I think it's gonna change side. This pretty big boy. Wow, it's common. How is this card common? It's amazing. Never had it in my 3 sealed. All right, opponent's dead here. GG. One of the fastest game of Magic. Powered by 2 ramp spell and 2 7 drops. That's just limited over here, guys. Alright, we got even. Even Steven. 6 and 3. We got our 200 gems, 2,000 gems back. Always nice to see. Always nice to be even on value and opening 9 boosters. That's exactly what you want to do on Arena. And if you wonder, hey Mango, why do you care so much about value and arena gems when you're so rich? I'll tell you that I don't care about anything. I just care about going even every time I play something. For example, when I play Magic Online, I'm so happy to go 3-2. Whenever I'm 3-1, I don't even care about winning. All I want to do is going even. All I want to do is just making sure I didn't lost value by playing Magic. That's all I want to do. That's all I think about. Our opponent's crying here, looks like, but it's still 7 cards in it, so it's strange. Oh yeah, now it's cried. Like, for example, when I make my legacy videos, whenever I go 3-2, I'm just over the moon. Wins are temporary, values forever, indeed. Alright, playing as red-green, my Plummet. Someone convinced me to put Plummet in my deck, and it was probably the worst decision ever. Like London Mulligan Mango. Oh, I mean, at the beginning I hated it. Right now I'm fine with it. Divination. Am I gonna counter Divination? I think so, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, limited counter magic are just... counter magic are just... You just throw them. Do I want to pass here? Nah, I'll play Octopus. I kind of don't want to draw lands. Like, despite I have an Olink Giant, I don't want to draw lands here. This is sealed, and this is the last game. One way or the other, this is going to be the last game we play. Alright, I'm happy I scribed both to the bottom. Like, the thing is that sure we have a 7-draw, but we also need gas. So that's why I scribed 2 lands to the bottom earlier. Like, in seal, the worst thing that can happen is just Mana Flood. Ooh, that's a good thing. Alright, what are you looking for, my friend? What's the code thing? You want to see the codes to get value, or you want to see how to support Mango? Probably just want to see the code value, so... And I just don't care about supporting Mango, but that's fine. That is fine. It was also fine the fact that we draw 2 very good cards. And do I want to cast this Frostlinks? No, I don't think so. Oh, freaking telephone. Alright, my apologies about the telephone ringing. I don't know if it's the same in America, but over here, we got a lot of people just calling you to just trying to sell you stuff. In the morning, especially. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna top that down and attack. I could have sleep paralysis that, but honestly, I'd rather just play a 2-2, because this guy becomes the 3-4 in a while. They have 0 lands in the graveyard. I could just fix their mana base and go get their... Alright, shock on this is very good. There's 1 card in hand. We find a triple blue for a Cavalier. So, things are looking very good here. Yeah, once again, I think we're in this position because we tried 2 lands to the bottom. Like, sure, we could have played this Olink Giant earlier, but it's not really about that. It's more about just having having drawn spells, you know. And if you draw lands, you don't draw spells. Same in Russia, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put a Leaf King Druid second and a Plummet first. Brainstorm in limited, of course, is not great because you can't shuffle your deck like you do in Legacy, but still pretty good. All right, Rabbit Bite. I scry 2. Wow, look at this. Haha. Haha. Oh, you shuffled first and then scried. Much better than I thought. So we did Brainstorm shuffle. Wow, this was good. I mean, I wish I had a 5/5 flyer in play, of course, but still, I'm pretty happy with how this went. Okay, so I kind of just want to Sleep Paralysis the... I'm on the land opponent as in graveyard 1, so this is just a 1/1 now. I kind of want to just Sleep Paralysis this guy, the Trashy Bee. Attack for 3, down to 5. Or I could have just put a 5/5, makes 2 2/2s. No, I don't think so. I think the 5/5 makes 2 2s is not that good here. But Sleep Paralysis... We can steal the ape. Yeah, we can do that, but I'd rather just do this. So, I'm gonna attack here. And then I'll play my Metropolis Sprite. They got a 5. The Sprite will be very deadly soon. Like, slow rolling this, I think, is very good against these decks. Because, like, especially when I'm so ahead, I don't need to steal anything. Yeah, he's brought on to destroy enchantments. Yeah, we can destroy the Sleep Paralysis now. Alright, gain 1 life. That's relevant. They got a 6. They draw land. They played immediately. They won't think about it. They were like, I draw land. Alright, pass. I draw my plummet, unfortunately. It's back. They do have blue and also boreal elemental, so maybe we could have found it. Could have found a target for it. Alright, now the question is, do I want to just... I think I'm just going to go for Metropolis Sprite pump attack here. I could play the Giant, though. I guess I play Giant, then I steal this, and then I just attack with all and win. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Alright, let's go with the Giant. Let's go with the Giant. They explode. Wow. 7-2, guys. 0-2-7-2. That's sweet. That's sweet. Alright, let's get the value.